Embassy breakfast, y'all. This is why I like the Embassy suites. Plus, they got big rooms, but them omelets, honey. That's my omelet. So I'm here with Lamont, and you know, we at a wrestling event. Everybody think he a wrestler. And I told him, I said, you gotta tell him you ain't a wrestler, but you're a YouTuber. You gotta start giving that information out. So he did get some new followers yesterday at the wrestling event. We didn't see nobody. This was a smaller event, so we didn't get to see anybody, any wrestlers during breakfast. But a few people in here think Lamont is somebody. I mean, he is somebody. Look.
Hey, you better let him know.
They fanning out like we used to do the first couple of years we came to WrestleCade. The first year I saw Zilla, he came in covered up, and I was in line with him and I thought it was his manager, Stone, but I was in line with them, not knowing who they were at the time, and people kept coming up to him and, you know, saying stuff, and somebody was like, Zilla something. And so when I got back to the table, I said, Lamont, that dude right there, that's somebody. I was like, somebody named Zilla. And Lamont was like, yeah. When I tell y'all, he was sitting right beside us, at the table beside us. If y'all don't know who Zilla is, he's still independent. He holds 2 championships right now, 4th row and what's the name of the other one? Hall, something.
I think.
He is biologically part of the bloodline. But you know, not the official bloodline on WWE. But there are talks of him signing with WWE. I don't think it'll be SmackDown or Raw. If he signed with WWE, it'll definitely be NXT. And we good with him on NXT too. And he good where he at, because he's you know, champion. You know what I'm saying? But Lamont, I think, did you ask him for a picture that first year? And he was like,
nah.
He was like, yeah. Because actually, the people the wrestlers and
I think he was going to be like a surprise.
Yeah, the talent and stuff that comes down to WrestleCade, they're under contract where they're not supposed to sign, take pictures with you and sign things before the Super Show, because part of the Super Show is having, the light is shining on my lip right here. Part of the Super Show is the Fan Fest, where they can have autographs, you can meet the wrestlers and the talent. It's, you know, it's other people who you can take pictures with them and stuff like that, and you have to pay for it. So legally, we're under contract. They're not supposed to take pictures with you before or outside of that. Definitely before that. So, but if you say the right things and you have the right charm and you hit up the right person, they'll do it and tell you not to post it until after. Because I did that with a couple of them. So, but anyway, by that next year, now was that the same, that first year, was that the same year you saw Jacob, or was it the second year? Because Jacob was with, who was he with when he was down here?
He was with Rikishi when he was down.
He was with Rikishi, okay. But that wasn't the first year. That was part of the second or third.
That was about the third, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was talking to him then.
I swear. But by the second year, did we see Rikishi? Did Zilla come in down here the second year too for breakfast?
I think he did. The first time, me and Uncle Willie met him. And then the second time, I think we all missed.
Okay, so that was the second time, not the first time, because that's what I was just thinking when I seen Dion that time in line. I was like, he was here last year. Like, I knew he looked familiar, and I knew he had that Hawaiian, that Samoan look to him. And that's what, in my mind, I felt like he was Samoan, and he was probably connected to them somehow. And then my goofy ass, because everybody that was walking up to him was like, what up though, what up though? And you know, that's like a Detroit thing. And so I looked at him and I'm like, you from Detroit? And he was like, no, Hawaii. Like, I should have known that, but I did know it. But because I was hearing people saying, what up though, my mind went Detroit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, no, I'm from Hawaii. But the next time I seen him was last year. But after that second time, when I tell y'all I went on an online search for this guy. I didn't know his name at the time. I was searching Zilla pictures. I was searching everything. Like, I couldn't find him anywhere. And I met this wrestling girl. I can't remember her name, down in New Bern. You remember the girl, the little boy in the... I met her and friended her on Facebook. And so I was telling her about it because we was having some conversations about Zilla. And I was telling her about it. And she went looking for him. But when I tell you, we could not find this dude online nowhere. And so I kind of stopped my search for a little while. And then one day, I forgot what happened. And I found his ass. And then WrestleCade announced that he was coming to WrestleCade. And they had his name up there. I said, that's him. His name is Dion Howell. He does a lot of photography now for the WWE. Well, you know, for wrestling. I'm not gonna say WWE because he's you know, he captures other people too. So he's worked closely with Zilla, Jacob, a lot of other people, some big name people too. But they call him Stone. His name is Dion Howell, and from that point on, he became like the friend in my head. He ain't even know it. So fast forward to WrestleCade last year, Friday night, they had the Fourth Rope show, and the Fourth Rope is West Side Gun and MVP and what's the other guy? Oh man, West Side Gun, MVP. Smoke Dizzle. That's their thing, right? Their coalition. And we were in there, and I looked up, and I seen him with a camera, and I fanned out, y'all. I was like, damn! And he came right over to us. He remembered us. He knew where we was because he had been seeing us every single year. And so I wasn't able to get a picture with him that weekend, but Lamont did and rubbed it in my face. Okay. Yes, you did. You was rubbing that shit in my face. I was stuck at the T-Mobile store because my phone hadn't been working in 3 days. You remember?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So anyway, hopefully Dion comes back this year. Hopefully Zilla comes back this year. Oh, we did get pictures with Zilla. He pretty cool. He alright. I still like him. He did walk through the crowd while everybody was standing in line. And Lord, the poor kids was yelling, Zilla, Zilla. He just kept walking straight like he ain't seen him. And sometimes we think that they're being rude, and it's really not. It's just that they're under contract, and they're not supposed to fraternize and take pictures and do autographs with us until the shows or until they set up for their autographs. So I think I need water. This sausage was pretty good. I think it's a turkey sausage.
Maybe. My omelet banger.
You go to omelet banger? Mine too. She made good omelet. She don't restaurant. Now when we stayed in that Embassy Suite in Greensboro, that dude ain't know how to make no omelet. What time is it?
9:24.
Can you run and give me some water? Because they're about to close that thing.
Water?
Yeah. Get one of these cups. So I tell people, even if you're not a wrestling fan, because, I mean, I was a wrestling fan, but, you know, way back in the day. And then when you marry somebody or when you're in a relationship with somebody who's a diehard wrestling fan, like, you become a wrestling fan all over again. So I hang out with the guys. I don't really know. I know some women that like wrestling, but they don't. I hang out with the guys. And I don't go to every event they go to, but I go to most of them. And it's fun. And you meet new people. And it's a whole different culture, you know. I love it. And then the more you go, the more you see the same people. Kind of builds a community. So I enjoy it. We're here for an AML event. And he came last year too, around the same time. Winston-Salem. Shout out to Tracy Myers. He puts on these shows down here at the convention center. And we always stay. At first we stayed in the Marriott across the street, but once we got a taste of the MC and that breakfast, baby, we ain't been back over across the street.
Her name is Alicia.
Alicia. Okay, thank you. Shout out to Alicia for these amazing omelets. The grits is good. They look cold. I've been running my mouth.
Yeah.
But they're good though. And I like to add I like to put some egg topping on top of my grits. So yeah, let me finish up my breakfast because they about to shut down. And then we about to get on the road to head home. We'll head back to Raleigh. We probably won't go straight home, but definitely heading to Raleigh. And if y'all are watching this, I appreciate it. Just some love morning talk. I'm trying to start my own community with wrestling ladies or wrestling fans, female wrestling fans. I don't know. It's still up in the air. We'll see how this video do. All right, y'all. Deuces.